This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on last year's national champions, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage seemed flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. It's Hayden. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's caught. It's Stone. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
That's reeled in. It's Stone. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find room. It's Burrell. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
He's hit as he throws it. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the receivers got it. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now, there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Breaking tackles. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Stanford now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Murray. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. That'll bring up second down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Well, he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Stanford. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The ball is picked off. He could go. Past the 20. Oh, pick six. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Stanford 24.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So California's offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Golden Bears. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Trying to find some room. It's Burrell. Has the first down and more. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cal.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Throwing for his running back. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hayden. The pocket breaking down. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Burrell. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack will end the drive. Punting unit now on the field. And here's the return. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut there. Into the end zone.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Cal. Still no answer for this offense.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
28.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Stanford offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Hayden. Running back has it on a screen now. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hall. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the 2nd half going. Bringing it out, it's Murray. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Cal's offense takes the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Makes the grab. It's Johnston. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Grab by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Burrell. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Hayden. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hayden. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Here's the second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. End zone ahead. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinal. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders. That's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to pass. It's Hayden. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Murray. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Murray. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This offense really clicking.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. He's got the first and still going. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Throws it to the right. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But he loses the football. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
The Golden Bears pick up enough for a first down here.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Yes, Hunt, can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to bring it out from the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Second down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Jamania. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is what makes makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in a quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And the Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. With sure hands, it's Murray. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Now they call a run. 1st down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Makes the catch. It's Hall. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on 4th down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you've got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Dropping back. It's Hayden. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Is set up with excellent field position. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play to the outside. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 18, set to kick this one.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So California's offense back out on the field now. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Oh, when you're a team that comes in with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team.